Так. А вон где. Идем искать. Я понял.
Hello, Amanda.
Connor, it's good to see you. Finding that deviant was far from easy. You showed great skill in your investigation. But you knew deviants could be unstable. You should have been more cautious.
I thought I could make it talk. It was a judgment error.
Never mind. I'm sure you'll be more careful in the future.
Странный.
The interrogation seemed challenging. What did you think of the deviant?
It showed signs of PTSD after being abused by its owner. As if its original program had been completely replaced by new instructions.
This Lieutenant Anderson has been officially assigned to the deviancy case. What do you make of him?
I think he's irritable and socially challenged. But I also think he used to be a good detective. He's an intriguing character.
Unfortunately, we have no choice but to work with him. What do you think is the best approach?
I will adapt to his personality. It is in the best interest of the investigation that I avoid conflict and try to accommodate his psychology.
Ты чё, против?
More and more androids show signs of deviancy. There are millions in circulation. If they become unstable, the consequences will be disastrous. You're the most advanced prototype cyberlife has ever created. If anyone can figure out what's happening, it's you.
You can count on me, Amanda.
Hurry, Connor. There's little time.
Может, она возглавляет этот... Как он? Иерихон?
You might be in shock. Just take it easy.
Yeah.
No access without prior authorization.
Do you mind getting me some water, please?
Sure.
Что проблема?
Tensions in the Arctic have reached a new level. A Russian carrier and an American
Can I help you?
patrol boat reported
I'm here to
have
see
crashed
Lieutenant
last night.
Anderson.
Do you have
Several
authorization?
warning shots were exchanged,
Yes.
apparently with no damage or casualties to either side. Defense, Dennis Riggs, has spoken of
Lieutenant Anderson hasn't arrived yet, but you can
cannot
wait at his
go
desk.
unanswered. The countries in the region, particularly Sweden and Canada, have called for military forces to withdraw. And an international conference is to be held. So far, there has been no response from either Moscow or Washington.
Hey,
We'll keep you informed minute
take a
by
look. Any samples yet?
as the situation develops.
Lab report says they cut it with something.
Maybe they're trying out a new form of red ice.
We really need the forensic.
I'll chase it up.
Ongoing firefight at the warehouse on Newpoint Harbor. Calling all units.
Excuse me. Do you know what time Lieutenant Anderson usually arrives?
Depends on where he was the night before. If we're lucky, we'll see him before noon.
Thanks.
Be advised, severe traffic affecting all units south of Rakefield.
Hi, honey. You okay? Listen, I told you not to call this number. I can't. I'm sorry.
Local response unit required for live drill on outfield site B.
Of course I want to see you.
О, это же как раз из сюжетки Маркуса.
I'm in the office.
Patrol requested for traffic incident in downtown Mayview.
Сообщение о смерти знаменитого художника. Согласно заключению патологоанатома, причиной смерти стал сердечный приступ, спровоцированный бытовым конфликтом. Сын художника Лео Манфред попросил смене тревожить покой семьи в это непростое время. Карл Манфред прославился в 2020-е как основоположник неосимволизма благодаря своим мрачным картинам, созвучным творчеству Фрэнсиса Бэкона. Затем последовали годы плодотворной работы, пока не наступил трудный период, омраченный алкоголем и наркотиками. Однако несколько месяцев назад художник снова взялся за кисть. Губернатор Детройта выразил его семье соболезнования от лица всего города, назвав Манфреда одним из ярчайших огней Детройта. В ближайшие несколько недель правопреемник Манфреда выставит его картины на аукцион. Жесть.
Patrol requested for aggravated assault in progress on Kubrick and Wayne.
Так, мне интересно.
Be advised, severe traffic affecting all units.
Айвидер метал.
Tactical response unit required for live drill on outfield site B.
Call Hank Anderson.
Hi, this is Hank. Not here at the moment. You can leave a message if that's what turns you on, but don't expect me to call back.
Patrol requested
Beep.
for traffic incident in
Whatever.
downtown Mayview.
Lieutenant Anderson, this is Connor. I'm the android sent by CyberLife. It's almost noon, and I'm waiting for you at the office.
All units in Sector R9, we're on the lookout for lost androids.
Несколько крупных арестов, и среди коллег он пользуется заслуженным уважением. Капитан Фаулер заявил, что новое звание следовало присвоить уже давно. По его словам, Андерсон один из самых талантливых людей, с кем ему когда-либо приходилось работать. Даже испеченному лейтенанту прочат быстрое продвижение по службе и, вероятно, должность комиссара. В Детройте изъята рекордная партия красного льда. Так. Интересно, интересно. Очень насыщенный жирными кислотами. Хавать любит. Пейная чашка, холодный кофе. Стар Джимми. Сен-Бернар. Прикольные собачки. Оперативная группа «Красный лед».
It's good to see you again, Lieutenant.
Oh, Jesus.
Hank! In my office.
K9 unit required for stop and seizure at Detroit Central Station. Ongoing fire at the warehouse on Point Harbor. Calling all units.
I've got 10 new cases involving androids on my desk every day. We've always had isolated incidents. Old ladies losing their android maids and that kind of crap. But now, we're getting reports of assaults and even homicide, like that guy last night. This isn't just CyberLife's problem anymore. It's now a criminal investigation, and we've got to deal with it before the shit hits the fan. I want you to investigate these cases and see if there's any link.
Why me? Why do I gotta be the one to deal with this shit? I am the least qualified cop in the country to handle this case. I know jack shit about androids, Jeffrey. I can barely change the settings on my own phone.
Everybody's overloaded. I think you're perfectly qualified for this type of investigation.
Bullshit! The truth is, nobody wants to investigate these fucking androids, and you left me holding the bag.
CyberLife sent over this android to help with the investigation. It's a state-of-the-art prototype. It'll act as your partner.
No fucking way! I don't need a partner, and certainly not this plastic prick.
Hank, you are seriously starting to piss me off. You are a police lieutenant. You are supposed to do what I say and shut your goddamn mouth.
You know what my goddamn mouth has to say to you?
Okay,
huh?
okay. I'll pretend like I didn't hear that, so I don't have to add any more pages to your disciplinary folder, because it already looks like a fucking novel. This conversation is over.
Jeffrey, Jesus Christ, why are you doing this to me? You know how much I hate these fucking things. Why are you doing this to me?
Listen, I've had just about enough of your bitching. Either you do your job or you hand in your badge. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got work to do.
I wonder whether Lieutenant Anderson is really the best person for this investigation.
Hey, I don't need a machine to tell me how to handle my men, okay? So get the fuck out of my office.
Have a nice day, Captain. It's an honor to be working with you, Lieutenant. I'm sure we'll make a great team. In any case, I'd like you to know I'm very happy to be working with you. I'm sure we'll make a great team. Now that we're partners, it would be great to get to know each other better. Is there a desk anywhere I could use?
No one's using that one.
You have a dog, right?
How do you know that?
The dog hair's on your chair. I like dogs. What's your dog's name?
What's it to you? Sumo. I call him Sumo.
Do you listen to Knights of the Black Death? I really like that music. It's full of energy.
You listen to heavy metal?
Well, I don't really listen to music as such, but I'd like to. I was wondering, do you always arrive at the office at this time?
I arrive when I arrive. Stop busting my balls, okay?
If you have any files on Deviants, I'd like to take a look at them.
Terminal's on your desk. Knock yourself out.
Злющий какой. Пропал. Ставил андроида и пошел на работу. По возвращению он обнаружил, что андроид отсутствует, следует взлому отсутствия. Возможно, андроид покинул квартиру без соответствующего распоряжения. Интересно. Так. Терпевший утверждает, что на нее напал ее андроид модели АП-700. Погром в нескольких комнатах, после чего покинул дом. Боба Рай сообщил о необъяснимом исчезновении секс-андроида. Поздно андроид сопроводил клиента домой и не вернулся в клуб. О, ё-моё. Было жертву обнаружили. Это же Кара! Лишь кости друг. Он немедленно вызвал экстренную службу. Звонок зафиксирован в 8:42. Прибывшие на место сотрудники зафиксировали смерть от огнестрельного ранения. Орудие убийства, возможно, принадлежало погибшему. Его андроид модели AX400 в доме не обнаружен. На данный момент машина считается главным подозреваемым. А это уже касательно Маркуса. Жесть, блин. Чё нахрен, ребята? Давай секс посмотрим.
$243 files. First dates back 9 months. It all started in Detroit and quickly spread across the country. An AX-400 is reported to have murdered a man last night. That could be a good starting point for our investigation. You shouldn't let your personal situation hamper the investigation, Lieutenant.
You don't know what the hell you're talking about. So why don't you just run your program and shut the fuck up?
I've been assigned this mission, Lieutenant. I didn't come here to wait until you feel like working.
Listen, asshole. If it was up to me, I'd throw the lot of you in a dumpster and set a match to it. So stop pissing me off.
Что сделали тебе андроиды, черт?
Lieutenant? I'm sorry to disturb you. I have some information on the AX-400 that killed the guy last night. It's been sighted in the Ravendale district.
I'm on it.
Окей. Что ж, неплохо.